Hey there, collective. I decided to jump on and just do a quick reading for you guys. Not sure why I felt compelled to do that. It is Christmas Eve, so happy Christmas Eve and happy holidays to all of you that will watch this. All right, Spirit, guides, and angels, give me some messages here for my collective. What is it that you want them to know this evening, December 24th? Okay. Oh, beautiful. We have unconditional. Wow, what a gorgeous card to fly out. Unconditional, innocence, support, whole heart. Okay, what other messages do we have here? Unspoken. Regrets, lost words, disappointment. This is beautiful. God, I think now I know why I was called to come on here. We got loyalty, dedication, trust, reliability. Wow. Okay, collective. So we have someone here who, and it could be, obviously just flip the energies as they should be. It is a general reading, so also take what resonates. But we definitely have someone here who is feeling a lot of love here. Definitely a lot of unconditional love and support here. Feeling like they have some regrets, it looks like, over some things that have been unspoken. Really feeling like someone is wanting to speak to you if you're not currently speaking. I'm feeling for most of you, you are not, but I want you to understand where they are. Yeah, they're also feeling like some things got lost in translation, perhaps, the last time that you guys spoke. Or maybe just that things weren't, maybe that actual truth was not spoken anyway. And what I mean by that is maybe things just weren't said. You know, maybe you just left it kind of up in the air, but they still feel a great deal of loyalty to you. A whole lot of dedication here, it looks like. Very devoted. I'm feeling. I do think there was some outside interference here in this particular situation that I'm reading on. So if you know that there was outside interferences, even dark attachments, it says, so possibly some shadow energy that was influencing the situation as well. Yeah, so they're definitely feeling a lot of regrets over that. Whatever they allowed to interfere, again, if this was you that did it, then you'll know to change the energies. But I'm feeling like for the bulk of you, whatever they allowed to interfere with this particular connection, they're really feeling the loss of that. And they're also feeling a lot of regrets over that. Definitely feel like they're really missing you at this time, feeling really nostalgic, even feeling some sorrow. Definitely feeling some sorrow. They may have been pretending around you as well, so if you see them out or if you're seeing them online, you need to understand that they're wearing a mask, okay? So if they seem like they're happy, it is the holidays, if you have them on social media, or if they're just not speaking to you and you just assume that they are okay without you, that's not true. It says here that they're pretending, that they're definitely wearing a mask. They don't want you to see, I'm feeling, they don't want you to know that your absence has really gotten to them, that you've been able to impact them in such a deep way. And I'm feeling by not speaking to them, I feel like they have a lot of stress right now. They're definitely stressed out about this situation. There may have been some arguments between the two of you as well. I get a strong indication that they're trying to figure out how to get over this tension. I'm getting the number 3, so maybe this could have been 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago. Oh, wow. Even up to a year, a little over a year I'm getting. Okay, so for some of you guys, this can be more recent, or it could have been extended for quite a while here. Wow, that's weird that they've been MIA for so long. Regardless, they do have a lot of, you know, they have a lot of wholehearted, unconditional love and care for you, and a whole lot of loyalty here. They also have a whole lot of pride, I'm hearing. And the pride is really what's getting in the way here, because they don't want you to know that you, I don't know why this is, but they don't want you to know that you were able to get to them in the way that you were. I know that they didn't expect you to detach. And they may have even pulled back after that as well. And just, you know, so if you're not talking, they may have also stopped talking. Or they may have stopped talking first, and then you stopped talking, and they're just like, what? Maybe they expected you to kind of come after them. Yeah, but they're feeling it right now. They definitely seem to be feeling, they're keeping on the mask, which is unfortunate. That they need to pretend through this situation, but I guess we all do that to a certain extent when we also feel hurt. You know what's weird about this situation is I'm sure that many of you got hurt as well, but they're kind of focused on theirs. They're hurt. I almost feel like one of you may have felt hurt before, and then now they're feeling it. And they don't really know how to recapture. Yeah, I'm just kidding. They don't really know how to recapture this without, like, how can I get through this tension without us getting into some kind of argument? You may both also have quite hot tempers as well. And I don't know, I'm saying that I feel like you guys get along well, but I do feel like you definitely trigger each other. And you may both have some hot tempers when that happens. In essence, you may, even if it doesn't come across very strongly, which I'm definitely feeling some temperamental energy around a relationship. But even if that's not the situation from all of you guys, I definitely feel like you stand your ground. You certainly stood your ground in this situation. I don't even want to say this. I feel like I need to tell someone too that they may have underestimated you some because you were kind to them. Almost mistook your kindness for weakness, because maybe you were the one that tried to talk things through, work things out, you know, like an adult. And so they got to really kind of, I think they knew you were strong, but they really got to see how strong that you were when you just were like, okay, enough. That's what I'm hearing. So, all right. So next card here says that there's been a lot of delays. There's been distractions and change. Interestingly enough, especially for some of you that have been waiting a long time, some of you may have made the changes due to all of these delays and things interfering, because some of you went back and forth, I'm feeling like, with this particular situation. And I think you were just kind of worn out at the end, just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to play these games. I'm going to move forward. That's not for all of you, but certainly for many of you. And I feel like you may have started actually seeing someone else, or at least being open to looking in different areas too. And a lot of this change too could also be within yourselves. You know, maybe you decided just to focus on you and do you, focus on your work, and begin to really change your life, or yeah, just really kind of heal and focus on the things that you want within your life. And then of course we have pride. So here we have ego and arrogance, but I'm really drawn to stubborn love, because I feel like right now it's almost like it's at a standstill, or a standoff, if you will. They're wearing a mask, and some of you are probably wearing a mask in a sense. And what I mean by mask is that you're just not showing your feelings. This is of utmost importance for this person, I'm feeling, to not show the way they feel. And they probably didn't really do that too much in the relationship either. Okay, Spirit Guides and Angels, give me one more card. We're going to go to another deck. One more card for my lovely collective this Christmas Eve. Yeah. That lust. Okay. Lust, intensity. A lot of sexual energy in this. Somebody in this situation was probably non-committal, or at least coming off as non-committal. They may have been very in and out in terms of your life. Certainly you guys could have done a lot of going back and forth in terms of even sexting or, you know, flirting with one another. You could have had a sexual, a lot of sexual chemistry with one another. You could have had a really hot sexual relationship, I'm getting to, for some of you guys. So, but this person probably came across as non-committal, like they didn't really want to, I don't know, to settle down. And I think that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back. Even if they were acting like they were in it or they wanted to be there, I mean, that's probably what scared them, because I do think that somebody developed feelings here. All right, I'm going to get some messages here. I'm going to get some from the Divine Masculine and some from the Divine Feminine. Actually, let me get these first. I want to ask. I'm curious about this person. So, Spirit Guides and Angels, talk to me about this person for my collective. Like, what does this person want? Or let's say, how does this person truly feel about my collective? How do they truly feel about my collective here? How does this person truly feel about my collective here? Oh, wow. Look at this. 4 of Wands. That's a lot of love here. I mean, that's my twin flame card. Some of you may be in a very deep soul connection, even a twin flame connection. This is a card about marriage and celebration, someone that makes them really happy. They may want to have something much more committed with you, is what I'm getting. This is probably, when I say they're reminiscent, this is probably a lot what's on their mind currently. Look, oh my goodness, look at this. And you got the Chariot and you have the Emperor. Wow. Okay. You know, oddly enough, I just got with this one too. Now, the Emperor always indicates to me that I don't know if they would need to move to be closer to you. Maybe if they're at a distance, but it's also just about moving forward, moving towards you in a very fast, just in a really fast pace here. You know, I think that they are wanting to get things going again. They understand that you are certainly their happiness and that you bring happiness and joy into the world. I think they're definitely wanting something much more committed with you. They're seeing you very strong in this Emperor energy, whether you are feminine or masculine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It is an energy. So they see that you're very strong, you're very well put together, that it's hard to rock you in terms of getting to you. You're really standing your ground now with that, and you have total control over this situation. I think that's the way they're feeling too. They might feel a bit intimidated because you seem like you're so in control of the situation. And I know that you really flipped the script on them somehow. So maybe you were, I don't know if you always came across that way, or maybe you were just loving to them before, maybe nurturing something. And now you're just, you know, you're having to hold back and you're just doing you right now and loving you. So that's the way they're seeing you right now. So I'm going to ask Spirit Guides and Angels, let's see, what is their next move? Okay. Strength card. Let's see what we have here. So we have Aries, we have Cancer, we have Leo here, we have some fire signs. That could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Their next move is, I feel like they're showing a lot of strength. They want to show you. Oh, wow, look at this. This is insane. Okay, something's about to happen here. So we have someone here that wants to show a lot of strength, or they are trying to show a lot of strength here. They're really having to pull it together because they don't really feel that way right now. Although, you know, there's a lot of pride and stuff in this. I mean, they're really feeling a lot of loss right now. So they're trying to really come across as a very strong person. But they want to have, you know, they want to celebrate with you. They want to spend some time with you. They want to begin communicating again. They don't like the fact that you guys are not communicating. So I think you may even get a message from this person. Most definitely. We also have some water signs here on the board. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, you may actually get a message, or shoot, they may just show up somewhere where you are, because this is also a card of action, okay? So whether it comes through a message form, or whether they just kind of show up on you, or maybe come in if you guys are having a celebration somewhere and they're close enough, they do that. But regardless, they want to talk. Look at this. I just talked about come into where you are, and then we have the Knight of Wands. This person wants to definitely come in. They want to show some very passionate action. Oh my gosh, the Knight of Swords. And then Ace of Wands. Look at this. All right. All right. So we have the, yeah, they want to come in with a very, I feel very passionately. And I think that's the way you kind of knew them to begin with, especially over here with all this sexual intensity. This is probably how they came through before. Just a lot of passion. But honestly, they're also passionate about you. We have the Four of Wands up here, okay? And that card is all about being devoted and wanting to have something more, you know, something more committed, even living together. All right, but we also have the Knight of Swords energy right next to it. So I think they recognize too that they were kind of in and out, but both of these are action cards, which I do like. This person may even have a motorcycle, may have a tattoo on their arm. Yeah. So they're wanting to come in, I feel like, very fast with passion. You could be getting a message actually pretty quick here, especially with all of these action cards here. I think they see you as someone who is, first of all, I think that maybe you've done some healing on your own, but they just see this, they see you as inspirational too. So you may be a very inspirational person. This is also the card of Aquarius. We also have Sagittarius here, and we have Gemini. But they certainly want to come in and have a brand new passionate start. Okay, they want to get things off the ground again. They're tired of not talking. Whatever capacity that you guys had this relationship in before, whether it was a friendship, or maybe a friend with benefits, or, you know, maybe it was you guys were dating as well, but I'm not getting that for a lot of you, but it very well could be for some of you guys. They are missing this, okay? They're definitely missing that part, and they're ready to get it going again, because I feel like they feel, oh, this is weird, okay? I feel like they got a lot from your conversations too, so like they really want to talk to you. Like you were supportive is what I'm getting. So some of you may have had a very supportive relationship, but at least you supported them in some way, certainly emotionally. I almost feel like this person feels like they're kind of left out in the cold, not just from you, but in general. Like they're kind of the Lone Ranger, if you will, right? So they want to have this situation come back together again. I feel like they really are missing you in that sense. And yeah, I just think that they are going to do what it takes to try and bring that back together again, and certainly get it off the ground. They don't like where it's at right now. That goes without saying. So I'm going to get some messages first. I don't know if you're dealing with a divine masculine or a divine feminine, but I'm going to get some messages here from the divine feminine, divine masculine speak. This is a mirroring deck. You can see it right here. It says from the heart for lovers, soulmates, and twin flames. You can decide where you're at with this. So this is going to be messages from the divine masculine. So it may or may not resonate with you. I found these to be really accurate. And as I've used them for some other people. So on personal readings. So let's see. You can determine if they are for you. So spirit guides and angels, give me some messages from the divine masculine. What does he want to say to any of my collective that will watch this, please? They're kind of thick, so they're not the easiest to... Okay. I felt out of control with my feelings. I needed time and space to regroup. I didn't mean to hurt you. Wow. Okay. All right. Spirit guides and angels, let's get some more messages here from the Divine Masculine to my collective that will watch this, please. Okay. You made me feel something. This was confusing. Look at this. 2 cards about kind of being out of control with their feelings. I think somebody here just developed some pretty deep feelings. This might be a very strong connection as well, and they didn't expect to have that happen. That's really not what they were looking for. And when it just kind of came on, they were probably like, how did this happen? Like, how did this happen? I've been so good about being able to control my emotions, be in and out of situations. They probably are not one to really settle down. Didn't we have a card about not committing? Let's see. I thought we had a card about being non-committal. I don't see it, so maybe not. Maybe I imagined that. Anyway, I feel like this person may have felt like they were non-committal. Like, I'm not really one to settle down. So crazy, I would say. Oh, here it is right here. I knew I saw that. It says non-committal under the lust card. So yeah, they were probably like just very in and out. And you know, just like to hang out with people, but not really necessarily commit. I think that scares the hell out of them, honestly. It says, I'm aware I sabotaged our connection. This was old patterns and defenses. Okay. Well, maybe there's some awareness on their part anyway. Let's see what else they have to say. And by the way, you know, if this person, if this is one of your people from the past that has damaged this connection, you know, beyond repair, you'll know. This in no way, shape, or form is saying, oh, you know, give this person a break because they recognize that has some old patterns. That's really up to you. Everybody knows their situation better than I. I'm just doing a general reading here. Okay, give me one more message here from the Divine Masculine. But if you're one that is still kind of in this, or maybe even just needs to hear from the Divine Masculine, then hopefully this will give you some information that you need. Maybe you didn't get a chance to hear because they just kind of ghosted. Oh, I got so many here. There's no way I can take all this. It says, I'm trying to forget you. It's not working. I don't feel this way with anyone else. That's for sure. I'd like to see you. I'm dealing with a lot of, karma right now. Okay. I got 5 that flips. So I'm just going to take them. I know you're losing patience. Yes, you are. I really want to see you again, hold you again, and feel you again. Okay, so those are some messages from the Divine Masculine. I'm going to get some messages as well from the Divine Feminine. Many of you may be dealing with a Divine Feminine that you want to hear from. And maybe this is stuff, if you are the Divine Feminine, that you have also wanted to say. Guides and angels, any messages from the Divine Feminine for my collective, please? Okay, this is wanting to hang up. Everyone has baggage, including me. I'm working on it. Are you? Okay. So some of you may be in a healing phase. Or just recognize that maybe you're just a very aware person and you understand when things come up to deal with it. But if you are dealing with a Divine Feminine, they're saying, look, I'm working on my stuff for you. Look at this. Healing and overcoming wounds takes courage. I am healing in silence. Are you? Whatever this Divine Feminine is doing, they want to make sure that the other person is doing it as well. So, all right. I see who you are. I don't think less of you for any life circumstances. I see your heart and I see your soul. That's beautiful. So if the partner of the divine feminine has been going through a lot, and maybe they feel like they have a really low self-esteem because of something, maybe they have lost some assets, or they don't have a job, or maybe they've lost money, or just whatever way makes them feel inferior in a sense, or not good enough for them, the divine feminine is saying, I see you. I don't think any less of you. I see your heart. I see your soul. That's a very beautiful card. It's important for me to stay grounded and balanced no matter what is going on. I love that. Self-love. And that is why whoever's in this reading, if a lot of this is from a divine feminine, I think that's what happened here. You had to kind of pull back and take control of your energy, as not to kind of be pulled down in this situation. Get a couple more cards here. Last time I said that I got 5, so just a couple from the divine feminine. I'm responsible for my own healing and happiness. I know how to transform pain into something higher. I am not a victim to anything. I've only used these cards one other time in a reading. I want to say it was another collective reading that I did. I'll do this last one. Everyone deserves love, self-respect, and self-love are necessary foundations for a healthy relationship. But I was going to say, some of these cards came back. So this may be kind of an overall just energy right now I'm feeling from the divine feminine, understanding, you know, that it's so necessary to protect the energy. Obviously to take back and have good boundaries. I'm feeling like with anybody that is trying to take from them, I'll include myself in it, okay? But also understanding that we have work to do as well, and that when things come up, we are actively working on it, but we're not going to be in a situation that is that's not even, right? We need to have a partner, not someone that is kind of pulling us down. We want someone to work hard to, you know, and do the things that we are to be able to heal, so that the relationship can be equal in a sense. So very, very beautiful. I'm going to get a few cards of advice here from my collective. Spirit guides and angels. Any advice here from my collective? The first one, only time will tell. Okay. Oh, here's one. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That is really interesting, because I think sometimes when we get into arguments, or when our relationship begins to get, especially after we're hurt, and our relationship can get a little tumultuous, I think we want to lash back at people, right? And they're saying that just creates more harm. It doesn't correct anything. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And then playfulness, my favorite card. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun, and remember, love is the greatest healer. I feel like a lot of you guys had a lot of laughter. You had good banter, even when if you were texting or talking online, or however you did it. There was a lot of playfulness, a lot of passion in the relationship. I feel like you had good communication in that sense, until it kind of turned sideways. And I feel like Spirit is saying here, you know what, bring that back into the situation, because believe it or not, a lot of you guys have a lot in common. I'm feeling like with this person, and you get a lot of joy out of the relationship. The thing is, I think that somebody freaked out here, started pulling back and exhibiting a lot of things out of fear. And behaviors that was just not going to be tolerated. And it just created a break, but not only a break, I feel like there's been a complete cutoff in a lot of instances here. So they're saying this person wants to come back. I think that's super clear with all these action cards, and of course the 8 of Wands sitting here. And they're saying, you know, obviously only time will tell. Is about, you know, if you guys can try and talk it out, Have better communication with one another. Make sure that you're not bringing any of that past pain into the situation and using it to continue to belabor, I want to say belabor facts. You need to discuss the things that happen, but obviously not using them as, you know, darts to throw at one another. And bring the passion and the playfulness back into the situation, that a lot of this will be able to be resolved. And then I guess only time will tell at that point if you can do all this, if you guys can actually move forward with one another. But they definitely are missing you and wanting that. So, okay, guys, that is what I have for you. Hopefully this is going to resonate with some of you guys. Like I said, I felt like I needed to come on here and do this reading for whatever reason. So maybe some of you are needing to hear this. So hopefully it helps. And I will talk to you guys next time. Have a wonderful Christmas.